Are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New York Giants and the Los Angeles Rams. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports.
Let's go, boys! Let's go!
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First carry now for the Memphis man, Darrell Henderson. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, L.A. Darrell Henderson, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. Throwing Jones. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Troy Apke. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them. They took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got a 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now Jones. And he's got Miller. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
Check 13. Check 13.
Now Jones throwing on first down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
4 down. Check. 4 down.
Jones throwing again. Got his man. It's Williams. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll make it 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Looking to throw. Jones. And that will be incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. Back to throw. Jones. Open man is Miller. He's got it. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down. Looking to throw. Jones. This is caught by Williams. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
At the Rams' 19-yard line.
Set. 8. Read. 54. Here I come. Get it.
2nd and 4. He's got it complete to Perkins. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Here's Jones on first down. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. If the ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Let's make these babies crawl all the way back home.
Another try after the first down sack. Jones. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on first down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off, not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down, makes it manageable now.
Right there, 54, right there. Pilot, 64, weak. Leo.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Hey, Charlie. 54. I'm coming after you. Ready?
Jones now throwing on 4th down. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Mark Andrews, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Rosas good with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Goff now looks to throw. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. A shotgun snap for Goff. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, Monte Nicholson picks it. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
On the ready. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Now Jones on 1st and 10. He'll get this off to Jamal Williams. It's a gain of 7, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
He's coming. Look, squeeze.
Now Williams. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Set. 60 Pittsburgh. Hey, keep it up.
Jones throwing on 1st down. He's got the hook up with Conley. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Tucson. 54 Mike. Drop deep. Hey, alert 3. Hey, Sam on. Go.
On 2nd down, Williams. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Come on now.
The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a 1st down. They ran it and picked it up.
Here we go. 70, Indy. Hey, tight. Watch twist. Check. Gone.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Second down and goal. Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
They'll run with Henderson here to begin the drive. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made by Marcus Golden.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
We got 4.
Going to run the sweep here. This is Cup. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and
10. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10.
Hold on. Check. 60%.
Out of the gun. Gone. Man open. That's Robert Foster complete. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Quincy Wilson in on the stop.
Keep playing on, fellas.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
57's the mic. 57's
Now a play fake, and it's gone. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. On first down, gone. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It'll be a first down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18. Goff now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
tight end. 4 down. Alert.
On the Jets sweep, they get this to Cooks. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. From the gun, here's Goff. They got a man, it's Woods. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 28. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from, working his way in.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Damian Ratley in the final seconds of the first half. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right?
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. This offense thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that, and what you have to do to combat it, try and get fresh legs in where you can, especially the skill positions. And then for the offensive line, instead of attacking, maybe slow the tempo down a little bit, let them catch their breath.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll go back to Henderson on first down. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Super one.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. And this will be incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Throwing on 3rd. Goff. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game, and so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Check. Fresno. Hey, look at me. Go.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jones. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack.
And it's third down. Third and long.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Get in the weight room. Slam, lock it. Slam. Ready.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And able to find Conley. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 18 there, and the Giants have a first down. Now a first down carry, it's Williams. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
54, right there. 54 Mike. Hey, me and you all day. All day.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up first and goal. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Williams. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Loss of 2 brings up second and goal at the 8-yard line.
It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
He's coming. Double up, double up. Hey, echo. Go, go. 58, boys. Go.
Here's second and 8.
3 bucks.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Aaron Donald able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
That's his second sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16.
Don't let him breathe. Play that tight deep. Don't let him breathe, defense. Check. Out. Shift. Let's go.
From the gun, Jones. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Scott Miller, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Rosas now to add the PAT. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Check me out. Ric Flair.
Off play action. Here's Goff. He'll buy some time right. He'll get this one to Cup complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
On first down, Henderson pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Henderson, the ball carrier. The tackle made by Rayshon Jenkins. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Watch tight. Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's
They run once more with Henderson. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Hey, Shell. Switch up. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
On 3rd down, here's Henderson. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Just a 25-yard punt, not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll wind up with 3 yards out of that, and it's 2nd down. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points, said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
10-2 soft.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones has got his man. It's Andrews. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A pickup of 24. And that's where the play began, the 24-yard line.
First down, New York.
Ready.
Jones now 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on first down.
Chance. Hey, watch it. 54.
Back to throw. Jones. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 36 yards on the play. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way, oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover him. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They'll run it with Williams. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person that's on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punching. And there was another first down run right there.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. Looking to throw. Jones. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Williams. And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD. Jamal Williams, his 6th touchdown of the season, as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good, and we are tied here in the 4th quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Marcus Golden, too much to handle that time, gets the sack.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway.
It got his man complete. A gain there of 30 big ones.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely look for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Touchdown, LA! Darrell Henderson with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Rams have taken the lead. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know that.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. 20, 10, 5. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Darius Slayton, 79 yards, as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Rosas to add the extra point. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
The Rams take over first. Let's go, boys. Let's go. At their own 25-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. All tied up. Less than 2 minutes to go. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. Goff now to throw. Got an open man. It's Ratley. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
That's good for a Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
57 the mic.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Henderson. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Now Goff. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Here we go, Salah. 180.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Okay.
57.
On first down, it's Brown. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
At the 42-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Game situation. Let's go.
12. 12.
Here we go, dude.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Let's go, dude.
Now it's gone. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Robert Foster, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 5. They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass.
Here we go. Watch twist.
4 now.
SOS.
Protein spill.
Goff. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Goff now 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, we got 3 down.
Goff going to give this one to Henderson. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So it'll all come down to the booming right leg of Greg Zuerlein. The clock showing just 1 tick. This for the win. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So as they head to the sidelines, we'll head to this break on EA Sports. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. The first team to score wins the game.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. They run with Henderson. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Overtime here out west, and you got a team from the Eastern time zone. Maybe their body clock's a little thrown off, or is that overhyped?
I don't think it's overhyped, and I think that for most teams, you're hoping that your mind overrules your body, because your body's looking for slippers and bedtime clothes, right? They're looking for the pajamas. But in this case, you've got to stay with it mentally. And what a lot of teams do, they never change their watches. They always say on East Coast time, and just go ahead that way.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Dexter Lawrence in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure of the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. If you throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
Watch the safety creep. Sponge, sponge, sponge. No, no, no.
Check 4, check 4.
Check 43.
Now a first throw here in overtime. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald. That is one he will remember. It's sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
6-6, pull it high. Kill, turn up. He's cracked. Rock it. Snap.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. 2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all time. The Rams go nickel here defensively on third.
Hey, exit.
Let's go, Mike 50.
Here's Jones, operating from the gun. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. I know there may be temptation to go for it here in overtime, but you have to punt the football.
I like how emphatic you are about it, because I know the tendency is, as a player, let's go get this thing. You're actually telling your coach, come on, coach, we can get it. We have that play call. And the head coach has to remember, that play call likely isn't there. Punt the ball away. Punt it away. Be smart.
Trust your defense.
Trust them.
Give them 11 yards that time on the return. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. A carry by Henderson to start the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 15-yard line.
Again, it's Henderson. And not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime.
Move. 4 down. Check.
From the gun on 3rd down. Goff. Open man is Henderson. That's complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A gain of 19 and picking up the first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up at 1st and 10. From the gun to give to Henderson. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Now it's Goff off the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. That's taken in by Henderson. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Now another timeout called for by the offense. They'll be left with just one remaining here in OT.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Goff now looking to throw. He's going to air it out. Oh, and it's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it, and they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So we will see yet another drive in this overtime.
For whatever reason, neither team able to finish this game off. I know that the first thought is, does anyone really want to win it? But I think that they both desperately want to win it, and sometimes you force things, and that leads to errors.
Well, it's out there for the taking. We'll see who can do it. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Neither team scored yet. Now we go to sudden death. Next points win this game.
How about the tension right now? It is ratcheted up, isn't it? I mean, now whatever happens, points are scored. That's your ball game. Can't wait to see the defense now. Do they get a little more aggressive in order to not let a team just drive the ball easily down the field?
Got to be careful, though, right?
Yeah, if you're too aggressive, you just give up something easy and cheap. But some defensive coordinators, they'd rather take a stand that way as opposed to being nickeled and dimed down the field.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
58, boys, 58. 58 is Mike. All day, every day, any day. Rush in, rush in, rush in.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Check 9, check 9.
Check 37, check 37.
Jones now to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, but they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Hey, orbit. 58's Mike. Check pass, check pass. 58's the Mike. Get it.
Now Jones. And a throw there going to be incomplete. Well, how about this? The very, very rare tie that we just witnessed. Hard to believe.
You don't see it very often. A bonus period of football, yet both teams go home a little bit unsatisfied.
This one took us deep into the night, but in the end, after 5 quarters, we're unable to determine a winner.
Well, can I say it? I think it's a fair outcome with the kind of game that we had, pretty evenly matched. But here's where it gets tough. Because it was a night game, makes it much shorter on the turnaround, doesn't it? Especially for the visiting team.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Los Angeles.
Tell me what you want, what you wanna give, how much blood would you bleed? I'ma tell you I'm